All right, good morning, everyone. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It's 7:30 in the morning. Try to finish this project a little bit more today and see how far I can get. I am too tired. It is too early. So last Super Bowl, I made a prediction in the morning before I did a job, and it worked. So at the end of this video, so at the end of the video, I'll make another prediction and we'll see if it works. If it does, great. If not, oh well. This is the one time of the year that I actually do take off from work. I'll work Christmas, I'll work Thanksgiving, New Year's, my birthday, everything. I don't care. This is the one time of the year that I will take off from work regardless, no matter what. Anyway, let me go through the instructions, figure out where I left off, and continue with this. Oh, I also made a mistake on the part numbers of the videos. The unboxing or the beginning, I don't know if that was supposed to be 1, and then 2 was supposed to have been 3, 3 was supposed to have been 2 or something like that. But I messed it all up, sorry. I tried to correct it as best as I could. I think this is supposed to be 4. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I gathered, I disregarded the one that said the beginning. That was more like the unboxing and trying to figure out what I want to do. I think 1 was supposed to be 1. I totally skipped number 2. So I think this is actually supposed to be 4. Okay, let me grab the instructions, figure out where I left off, and then get you guys updated. So let me read this. I'll be right back. So the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the front drive shaft from the front differential. It's hard to hold the camera. Do not take it off from the transfer case side. Here's the cut that I made a long time ago when I put the rough country lift on. Now for Fabtech, because they replaced this whole thing, dropped the front diff a lot lower, I need to cut the other side. See, I'm gonna make another cut over there. Save these pieces because later on you will be able to weld it back in if you ever decide you wanted to. So for now, I'm going to disconnect the drive shaft, disconnect the brackets on the front differential. I'm going to lower the front differential out of the truck. I may even lower this rear crossmember bar. That might be a good idea right now. Yeah. But first thing is to take off the differential. So let me get going on that. Okay, there we go. The front drive shaft is off. Now I'll show you where the electrical lines are and the vacuum lines. Okay, here is the electrical connection. Further back is that breather vent tube. You can just pull the breather vent tube off. That's not a big deal. You're gonna feel on top of this clip right here. This is also clipped on. Just pull this off. The very top, there's a push button type thing and a press and pull. There you go. There you go. See? Just like that. Press that. Do not disconnect the rest of it. That'll come off with the front differential. Okay, now it's time to, for me, I'm gonna have to loosen that. These are the drop down brackets. I'm just gonna loosen these guys. There's two more on the other side. There's that funky Allen bolt. I'll grab the Allen size. I'll show you what size it is. The instructions in rough country is wrong. They totally wrong. The wrong size they give you. They tell you. So let me go and grab the Allen wrench. I did have to run to the auto parts store to grab that. So let me grab that. Take that one nut off on the other side. Take those two brackets off. Then I can lower down the front diff. All right. I'll show you where the breather line is, or breather hose. There's gonna be a, I don't know if the camera can get in here, but there's gonna be a 10mm right in front of you, right there. I don't know if you can see it. That loosens the bracket. Then, this is the breather. Sorry, my hands are trying to squeeze in here. And on the other side is the electrical. I'll try to get it from the passenger side. Definitely helps to be a skinny person. Not good for us big guys. All right, up here, let me get this in. This is the vent tube I was telling you guys about. It connects to a diff. You're gonna have to take off that little nut right there. I just left it on. But either use the pliers to disconnect the right up there. I don't know if you can see that little clamp. Or you can disconnect it from there. Either way, just disconnect that vent tube and that should be it. The electrical's off. Now I can lower the front diff. Okay, so the size you're gonna need, I got this 3-pack. It's a 12, a 14, and a 17mm. I'm gonna use the 12. The 12 is actually what you need, and I'll show you where it is. It is there, underneath the differential. This guy, see? And that's the one that you reuse from your stock diff drop down bracket. So you saw the driver's side, that right there, those two brackets. I'm gonna take off this front nut, and then when it's out of the truck, then I'll take these brackets off, and then we'll get the diff down to Darrow's. You should change your oil now if you want to. When you have your stock brackets on, I think the aftermarket brackets will block access to it. I'm not 100% sure, but you might be able to squeeze something in there. Okay, let me get these guys off and then we'll drop the diff. Okay, now that I loosened all the bolts, I jacked up the transmission, the front differential, just a little, enough to take that one bracket out. Remember that one? Oh, there it goes. Okay, everything is out. The differential is supported by the jack. Now all I have to do is lower the jack and pull this thing out. Okay, so that's how you get that top bracket, top bolt off. Where you had to use the 2 wrenches trick where you turn one backwards, use it as leverage, get that guy off. Now I have to take off the 2 side brackets. For a stock one, I think it's the 2 brackets that's going to the front of the truck that I showed you earlier. Let me take those off and finally drop the diff. have a friend help you guys. I did it myself, but I hate doing this. All right, I'm tired. 2 hours to take out the front diff by myself. I'm gonna pull the axles, but before I pull the axles, I'm gonna drain the oil. These front ends are notoriously known for stripping out the Allen. I'll show you which Allen. It's there, that guy. There's a company in Australia, K-Hon, I don't know, I forget the name. I'll put a link in the description. They sell this tool. Let me take it out for you. It's, I don't know if it's expensive. It kind of was. I bought it over a year ago. They sell this tool to take it out and replace it with a magnetic plug. This special tool is machine finished, machine to fit. They claim it's guaranteed never to slip, never to strip it. The kit does come, sorry, I'm gonna open this and hold the camera. The kit does come with this. It's a magnetic drain plug. So let me put the magnetic drain plug in, pull off the axles, put the rear end on the side someplace. I need to take it to Daryl Monday morning. He's gonna put the 529 gears in the front. When the truck is done, I'm gonna drop the whole truck off to him, and he's just gonna finish the rear, and that should be it. Let me see what else I have to take off. Oh, the front drop down bracket right there. The back one I took off, it was pretty easy. I still have to cut that little section. That should be it. So you cut the rear cross member section, and then you just start assembling things. So the hardest part is done, getting out this diff. It's gonna be even harder to put it back in by myself. Yeah, it's best just to have a friend with you. If you cannot, then don't worry, it can be done by yourself like I did. Just take some time, go through it slowly. So let me get this all done, and then I'm done for today. It's hot. If you can see, I'm sweating like crazy. I'd rather be inside getting ready to watch the game. So okay, let me finish this. I'll get right back to you guys. Today, I put that special tool in and the drain plug with the magnetic tip into the front differential, pulled off the axles. That's all ready to go. I'm gonna clean up all the rough country parts. Well, there's still some to take off, but most of the parts. I'm gonna trade those for a case of beer to one of you guys out there. I didn't want to mention his name because I don't know if he's into the privacy thing. Anyway, I will contact him by email. I'll just call him D for now. So back to the prediction I was going to make. This worked last year. I don't know if it's going to work this year, so let's try it. Last year I predicted the Super Bowl winners. Let's try it again. I say Kansas City. I don't watch football. I'm not into football. I really don't care about it. But I think Kansas City is going to win. That's it for today. I did my 2 hours. I'm done. I'm tired. I want to lie down. I want to take a shower. The next part will be, I guess, just cleaning things up and starting the install, I guess. I need to take a look at the instructions, but I'm pretty sure it's time for the actual install. Alright, so thanks everybody for sticking around. I believe this is part 4. I think the next one's going to be part 5. So until then, I'll see you guys again. Have a good Super Bowl Sunday. Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on part 5's project. One more side note. Keola and Michael, you guys are asking me what kind of suspension or shocks I'm going to go with. I'll show you the stock Bilstein with the 6-inch spacer that it comes with, and I'll show you the so-called rough country 6-inch Vertex, which is pretty damn good shock, by the way. All right, So here, I don't know if you can see, but the stock Bilstein with a 6-inch spacer adapter is taller than the Vertex 6-inch shock. I did add on an 1.5 or 1.25 something spacer onto the Vertex. Now, sorry, maybe now you guys can hear me. So anyway, the stock Bilstein with this provided 6-inch spacer is taller than the Vertex. This is the 6-inch Vertex, supposedly 6-inch, with a 1-inch spacer. I think it's about an inch spacer, I forget. Anyway, in order for the rough country to work, I need a 2-inch spacer on top of the Vertex in order to equal a 6-inch lift from Fabtech. So what I'm probably gonna do is run this one for now. I will most likely order either Kings or Radflow. Haven't decided yet. I still got some time to figure it out. I don't care if I have to wait 2-3 months for it. That's not a big deal to me. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do as far as my suspension, my coilovers are concerned. I'm gonna run the Vertex for now with a little 2-inch spacer on the top. I need to find a 2-inch spacer. I have one someplace. My overall big plan is to take the 4Runner, that guy. I'm gonna put a Fabtech 6-inch lift on that truck. So that's the same as the Tacoma 1st gen, second gen, I think, whatever. That's the same as the Tacomas. Fabtech was the only lift kit that had a solid beefy knuckle. A lot of guys use the rough country lift, but that is bad. With the rough country, there's a lot of problems with the grenade. So they get their lift with the drop down brackets, and they also give you, what did they give you? Drop down brackets, and they give you that thing that looks like a grenade that goes on top of the spindle. That is notorious for breaking on people while they're driving. It's horrible, it's unsafe. I'm not about to risk my life, my friends' lives, my family's lives for that. It's for that reason that I'm gonna go with the Fabtech in all my vehicles. It's race proven. They have over 25 years of racing lineage and history. They know their stuff. Tons of research and development has gone into their products and programs. Okay, I rattled on enough. I need a shower. You can see all the sweat that's dripping from my head. I'm out of here. See you guys.